Today we're looking at this Cherry professional microphone. You can connect it up to your PC with a USB cable, or you can use a XLR connection to connect up to an amplifier. On top of that, it's got RGB, a nice stand, and well, we're going to find out if it actually sounds any good. Today we're taking a closer look at the Cherry Xtrfy Ngale X microphone. It's a premium dynamic mic designed for both professional and aspiring creators. With both XLR and USB connectivity, it's versatile for studio or home use. But does it deliver the quality it promises? The microphone comes packed in a sleek black box with red highlights. On the front there's a clear image of the product, while the sides and back provide specifications and additional visuals. However, there's no QR code or quick access to more detailed information. Inside the box, the microphone is securely padded in foam to keep it safe during transit. Along with the mic, you'll get a stand with a weighted base to lift the microphone off your desk, a 2-meter braided USB Type-A to USB Type-C cable with a right angle connector, and some paperwork. We noticed an issue with the right angled USB-C connector. If you position the cable pointing downwards towards your desk, it presses against the gain wheel on the microphone, which gets in the way. If you point the cable upwards, it sticks up awkwardly and doesn't look neat. We encountered a similar issue with the Ngale R microphone we reviewed a few weeks ago. It seems like the product wasn't fully tested with all its parts assembled. Moving on to the stand. It's quite basic. It's a weighted base with a pole that you attach the microphone to. However, we found that when using the stand, the microphone picks up a lot of desk noise when typing or bumping the desk, more so than other mics we have tested. If you plan on using this mic regularly, we recommend investing in a boom arm to minimise that unwanted noise. Design-wise, the Ngale X resembles the iconic Shure SM7b microphone, which costs about 3 times as much. It features a foam filter on the cone, a cylindrical body, and a mounting system halfway down the cylinder that allows you to tilt the mic slightly. On the back end there's a wheel that doubles as a mute mic button, as well as a gain control for the microphone. On the back you can also adjust the RGB lighting, and there's also a switch for the equalizer, which basically activates a low cut filter which gets rid of any background noise, but it also affects your voice and makes it not sound as rich. The ring of RGB lights at the back are a bit dim and only works when you're using the USB cable. If you're using XLR instead, you can't plug in the USB just to power the RGB lights, which is a bit of a letdown if you like the aesthetic touch but want the better XLR standard. I'm now using the Cherry Xtrfy Ngale X microphone in USB mode, so you can get a rough idea what it actually sounds like. I'm talking roughly 6 inches away from the microphone at the moment. I'm now moving to the left of it, and back to the right of it, and now centrally, to give you a rough idea what this sounds like. If I get really close, this is what it sounds like, and if I get further away, obviously it will get quieter. Now I'm using the microphone on the XLR connection to give you a rough idea what it sounds like. I'm directly in front of the microphone at the moment. I'm now moving to the left of the microphone and now to the right side of the microphone to give you an idea. Now I'm right up against the microphone, and now I'm back at a normal stance. Now this is an example of what the microphone will sound like if you accidentally tap it. And when I say tap it, I mean very lightly. Now if you accidentally lightly bump it, I'm not talking about giving it a whack, but just a light bump, that is the sort of noise you get. And if you try and mute it, this is what happens. As you can see, it makes a bit of a noise, and again, which is not the best thing to happen if you're wanting to mute yourself while recording in a podcast or a live show. So what's the verdict? If you can set up the microphone so you never need to touch it, it's a solid mic with good sound quality. But if you're someone who accidentally touches the mic often or likes to use the mute button frequently, this mic might disappoint you. The ability to use both USB and XLR is a nice feature, but realistically most users will stick to one or the other. Considering some of the design issues and sensitivity concerns, it might be worth exploring other microphones in the same price range that offer more features and better usability. I was excited to try the Cherry Xtrfy Ngale X, but in the end it left me feeling a bit disappointed. It has potential, but there are areas that do need improvement. I hope you enjoyed this video, and know I did. Why not check out one of our other videos by clicking this box up here, or this one just down here. Otherwise, you can give us a thumbs up, like, subscribe, comment below, let us know what you think, and we'll see you next time.